Alright guys, starting the day off with a real estate shoot, and we are then going to Tobbin's, our retainer client gas station over off of Panama Lane. So on the way over to the first location, about 5 minutes late. Hate being late, but it happens. So going to set up my camera, I am using the Sony A9 III. More of a sports camera, but great full frame. One of the top tier cameras from Sony. The tripod I'm using is a Benro. Don't know the actual model number. Also using a Manfrotto gearhead for real estate photography. That is definitely a needed piece of gear. I've been shooting real estate for about 12 years now. Don't shoot them as much as I'd like to. Have some people that shoot my real estate for me. But today I am out shooting today. Look at all those SD cards. If you're a photographer, you know how expensive those are nowadays. Next thing to do is to make sure that the footage that is on the card that is inserted into the camera has been uploaded. Still scary, even if you know for a 100% fact that the footage has been uploaded. Still scary when you're pushing format on those. Now I'm switching over from my 24 to 50 f2.8 to my 16 to 25 f2.8. These are entry-level lenses, but they have been workhorses for us. And because I touched the lens thinking that I still had the lens cap on, I needed to give it a little wipe down. So, yep. And now I'm going over to my orange case. Orange is my favorite color, so a lot of my stuff is orange. Going over to the transmitter, which is from Godox. Great company, great products. This is the X3, I believe. Digital screen output, internal batteries, rechargeable, so it's great. Yep, my battery is dead. Thank God I have extra batteries in here. Just got to find another one. Let's see how this one is. Yep, that one's dead also. Should have one or two more. Let me check. Okay, all the batteries are dead. I can't take one in to recharge, but I think I should be able to get through this house with what I have. So now I got to grab my iPad and get everything buttoned up. iPad is definitely useful for the type of shooting that we do for real estate.
Yes.
Awesome. Come on in.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect, but. And then if we could just turn off all the lights, and if we can turn the fan off, and then if you don't mind, just the blinds, just open up the blinds, that'd be great.
Okay.
I've been doing real estate photography since about 2014. When I started, I was doing bracketed or HDR photography. Got the job done. The end result isn't as polished as what we do now. I picked up this style through a couple different online courses. Actually went to Georgia to do a thing called Flambient, which was more of a run and gun style. This style that we do now, it's called, I call it light painting. We basically go from side to side. We introduce off-camera flash, which is basically our light source that lights up the room. So like you heard earlier, I have the homeowner or the realtor turn off all the lights and the fans because we're bringing our own light in. So it's a higher quality of light, and I can basically paint with light. So the editing is a lot more labor intensive, but I think the final result is much better than the bracketed style. But we do bracket outside, we have to do that. So, but interiors, we light paint. So I'm not going to show you guys the whole house. Definitely probably not something you're going to want to see all of. The kitchen areas, we end up shooting a couple more photos of the kitchens, the main living areas, and the master bathrooms, the master bedrooms, the closets, just kind of get people to feel the whole home. Yeah. We definitely do shoot enough photos to give the potential homeowner or home buyer a good feel for the home, but we definitely don't overshoot either, just because the process that we do does take a lot of time on site. And in editing, we definitely don't give as many photos as some real estate photographers do. So yeah, you'll see me with the iPad. The iPad is needed to see what the images after the flash. You will see me adjusting the flash power on these things. Usually I'm somewhere in between a half and a quarter based off the ISO off the camera. Sometimes I have to go to full power if we have dark cabinets or dark walls or dark, paint. Makes it a little bit more tricky of a job whenever we're doing cabins up in the mountains, when you have homes that have 100% wood or actual real wood. Oh yeah, I almost fell right there. When we shoot homes with all wood interiors, it definitely does suck up a lot of the light. It's just something you have to work on. So now I'm showing you guys the outside. We do bracket exteriors, 5 shots with 1 EV of difference. So we would be basically at 0, go +1, -1, +2, -2 to get a good range. So we can basically take all those 5 images, turn them into 1, do the same with the drone. That's the best way to get the most dynamic range out of the camera. 1 photo definitely could get us there, but might as well just make it easier, and we bracket off 5 images. You definitely want to make sure the tripod is secure, not moving, and you definitely do not want to be touching the camera for this. So that's why you will hear the timer, and you'll see it actually doing its magic when it's going. So push the timer, let it beep, it does the photos, walk to the next spot. So exteriors are really fast. Since the backyard on this home wasn't very large, only did about 3 photos, maybe 4, to make sure that we showed the whole backyard. Did have a nice covered patio, but this would be considered a low maintenance backyard. Home was immaculate, definitely something that somebody would want to live into and make it their home. Front photos have been shot. Now I'm doing the drone. I fly a Mavic 3 Cine. I've had this drone for about 4 years now. It's been a workhorse for me. Only has been crashed once, and it wasn't me. One of my old employees did it. Thank God we just broke some propellers and that was it. But yeah, this thing has been pretty money for me. There is a new version of this drone out now. But yeah, I love what this one does. So usually, because it is warmer, I will fly from the car. I definitely make sure that there's no trees above when I do launch the drone, but it is nice to be able to sit and listen to a podcast or music while you're flying. So we do about 15 photos per home, try to give a good feel of the neighborhood. The house is obviously the main character, so we make sure that we get all the photos of the home. And if there is like a park or a school nearby or a shopping center that the realtor can highlight, we definitely make sure that we make sure that's in the photo also.
Hello?
Justin?
Yes.
Hey, this is Tristan. I was recommended to you by an agent up here in the Kern River Valley named Marissa.
Yeah.
And I was hoping you can help me with some pictures.
Yeah, what do you got?
All right, thanks again.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Probably on the darker side.
And that home is done, and I was able to get a phone call from a referred realtor. Love referrals, just like we all do, and have another shoot planned for next week. So now after that shoot, because it is in the southwest part of town, ended up swinging by Tobbin's gas station over off of Panama Lane. So there, the camera is still set in bracketed mode, so I was going to wrap all 5 shots, so I had to switch back to the single shot.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
I do marketing for the gas station.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a couple photos of the truck, if that's so cool, and then we'll promote it on their page. Let me get a single, please.
Okay. I got you, boss. It's on us today.
No, please
No,
don't.
it's on us. I got you, boss.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry about it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Of course. I'll call you when it's ready.
All right, thank you.
Love a free meal. Very nice of the gentleman. I do not recommend cleaning your lens off with your t-shirt, FYI. So we're in the Tobbins. Was here yesterday shooting their boba stand. Got some content, but yeah, wanted to come by, check out the food truck. It was the first day that it was open today. Do I need an energy drink? Probably not. But I will have some Diet Coke.
I'm doing it for you guys, but I'm taking photos. I was here yesterday with Sue. I knew they were going to be open today, so I just wanted to get some photos of them. Did that go through?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So finally back to the studio. Burger's awesome back here in downtown at Beacon 3. I'm going to offload some of this footage, and excited to see what the end result is on the real estate photography. But yeah, thanks for watching.